Oh, this is a long message here. And a picture. Look at her. Is this her live streaming? Okay. Here's something you might like. Hashtag roaming phantoms. A young maiden accidentally entered an abandoned garden and found herself assailed by roaming ghosts in a den of peril. Thrills and chills, bone chilling. With ghosts hidden all over the abandoned garden, there is enough on-site danger to make someone choke. Live streaming now. Live broadcast of paranormal activities. 2 girls accidentally entered the garden and fell prey to vile ghosts. One turns as pale as a waxen moon. The other falls to shock and is still in a coma. Viewing not advised for anyone below 200 years of age. A triple A experience. Supernatural occurrences keep happening. An uninhabited garden conceals a mind-blowing secret. For more deets about ghosts on the Shell Show, please like and follow Little Grey for more awesome content. What's this? Who are you? I doubt there are any ghosts. How do I watch this exactly? Yeah, yes. So pray tell, where can I see it? Ha! Sounds like you're interested, fam. Can you please stop calling me fam? I haven't edited the stream recording yet, so I won't send the link. How about this? If you're really interested, then come find me. Very interested, actually. I'm very interested. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to find you. Alright, hurry up. I'm in dire need of someone like you who's burning with curiosity. I'm here at Autumn Alley if you see a red-haired traveler. That's me. Okay.
Yo, it's you!
Me,
You're
yep.
interested in the supernatural, right?
Indeed.
Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need. But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
I personally kind of believe in ghosts. Ghosts have always been my favourite characters when they've existed in a media. But it's that type of thing where I'm not really sure if they exist. They might exist and that would be cool. They might not exist and it's whatever. It's not like life has changed, so... bit sort of didn't happen and no clickbait. I agree.
Curious cats like us usually have a better sixth sense. It's easier for us to perceive the unseen. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
What's up, guys? Little Gwei here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna check it out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stab something that's never mine? I think I just saw something
And a group of flames suddenly grew super big! And then they floated right out to us and they were like, ah! And Sushong was like, eek! And then she fell over!
Miss Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Why is so dramatic?
Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment?
What this? Wait, this reply, the comments all look like bots wrote them. Why do you pay bots? Was it in the third person perspective at the end? The ghost. Why is it in the third perspective at the end?
It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was...
She's so fed up with that question.
It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
What's the Ten Lords Commission?
You've been on the Cianjo for this long and you've never heard of the Ten Lords Commission?
I forget and my mind goes blank. It's not my fault. There's too many commissions to remember.
They're They're the most mysterious organization on the Xianzhou. Their investigators always pop up out of nowhere, then disappear without a trace. If they show up, you know something serious is going down. In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
They went to Fixtral Garden to catch ghosts?
Exactly! Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait?
I never said it was clickbait.
Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
Yeah, let's face those ghosts together.
I knew it! This is what people like us live for. Let's go!
Oh.
It's so dark in here. It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
No, don't think so.
Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research. Let me find my script. Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales. Fixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc. It's said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago. People went to the Foxum tomb in Fixtral Garden to grieve for the departed. Because of this, Fixtral Garden rarely saw visitors and was bereft of joy. Over time, Fixtral Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents.
Sounds like the hauntings in Fixtral Garden could be true after all.
I know, right? I did a lot of research before I decided to film here. I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving, and watch your step. Halt! What's up, guys? Hear me out.
We did not do a very good job of avoiding
State your
them.
name and your business. Arrest them immediately.
I guess we'll fight them anyway.
Vicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions.
Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
I think I recognize that voice.
Time for the main event. Keep up!
You chose the wrong answer.
The punches decide.
Save it for your own skin. Time for the main event.
I'll see you off.
Small fry.
These are some really good characters of mine. And I feel like my characters are about to die. I was distracted.
At ease, Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Oh. See, I didn't need to defeat them. I felt like I was gonna die. Hello. I haven't met you before.
Understood, Your Honor.
pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing.
Is she a ghost?
I don't think you can say that, Gwen.
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead.
Oh.
I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you.
Oh.
Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with
You did?
Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
You didn't need to call her out like that. Unemployed. She has a side gig, live streaming, and something else.
Unemployed?
Street
I'm
performer.
a street performer and a streamer who reports
See?
on current events. A streamer. It's a legit operation.
As for this one here,
I'm Mr. Good. I'm not gonna, Your Honor. It was all. Should I throw her under the bus? You must have heard of the Galactic Baseballer. Yes, that is I.
You are a passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of Divine Foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity and are a friend of the Alliance.
Oh. I'm sorry. Her voice? It's weird hearing. It's Yoimiya's voice, but like different tone of voice, and it was weird to hear it like that.
She's the Nameless from the train?
I have a name.
tell me, Gwenifan, why did you return here?
She wants to find ghosts.
No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
I'm sorry, aren't you like dead? Was there somewhere that I read that you're actually dead, so aren't you technically a ghost? Or a zombie. Zombies exist, so why can't ghosts?
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too!
Miss Gwenifan, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them Heliobi.
Heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit.
Who's Mr. Tail?
Mr. Tail.
You mean your literal tail?
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
That looks like a ghost. I'm just saying.
Mr. Tail?
I'm a Heliobi. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
You look like a ghost. I'm sorry. Gwenifan, you wanted to see a ghost and now you see one and you're screaming? Come on.
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Deep breaths, little Gwei. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you.
What a rude ghost.
I told you, I'm not a ghost. If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you.
A cat. I was going to say cannibal eating ghost, but it's not a human, so it's not cannibalism. But please don't eat us.
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
I don't think he's kidding.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Hua, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave.
They are sisters, okay.
As things stand, the situation in Fixstral Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I will handle this. I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The
No.
Heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety.
Why can't we just help you?
If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixstral Garden, never to return.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. Please proceed.
What exactly are Heliobi?
According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings.
Oh, are they dangerous?
Yes.
Oh,
They attach
okay.
themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
That sounds horrible. So Tail is dangerous too?
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, Heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations.
I don't have any other questions.
As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohuo to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Law Fu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Okay, we would just come back.
Excuse me. We should go.
Ghosts, heliobi, possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading.
Will you ask for it?
It all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story.
Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think?
Myths are born out of ignorance.
Yeah, I guess so. I still feel like my audience will see them as ghosts, to be honest.
Ugh, I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now.
We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us.
I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way back.
I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. What do you think?
That gets so many views.
Can you give me a hand?
You'll be handed a few centuries of jail time if you irritate the judges.
True.
That's all
But
I'm
I'd
saying.
probably only do a few decades. Let's go.
Excuse me. Can we go now?
Yeah. Is Tails coming too?
Yes. He's trapped in my tail, so...
Trapped. For now. Sooner or later, I'll find a way to make you break the seal.
You think I like spending time with you? Shall we go?
Yes, please. Lead the way.
Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Hua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Nathan, I'm on official duty right now. It's so quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier.
Are you scared of
Please
ghosts?
stay close to me.
Did you hear that? What was that sound?
It was someone laughing. Creepy ghost girl.
It's a ghost!
What's happening?
Is it this? Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. I just can't stop my legs shaking. Wait a minute. Where did Miss Gwynifin go? Miss Gwynifin!
Oh,
Did we lose her?
she was like literally right behind us.
Gwynifin, where are you? Hua, stay close.
Oh,
Hua? No. Where did she go?
Trailblazers talking.
Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy.
Is it a mirror? I don't see a reflection. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Did she just say hi to herself? Oh, I was gonna say, did she just say hi to herself?
Where am I?
Are we across the border? You know, the
Is
ghost
this-
border?
Fixtral Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep moving.
I find the exit of... Oh, it's a maze. I know the rules of the maze. I was gonna say keep turning. Keep going right. And eventually you'll find the exit. I think that's... Oh.
Wasn't I just here a moment ago?
No, you weren't. We're just gonna keep going right.
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
We're just gonna keep going right until we find a way out.
What's going on? I lived back again? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Okay, maybe you going right is not helping. That looked like it was gonna open. See, I keep going
Isn't
right.
this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Oh no.
Wasn't I just here a moment ago?
Okay, I haven't been this way.
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
I always feel like I can go through doors that I can't go through.
Isn't this where I started? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Hmm. It's just gonna have a closer look.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. Come, lost one. Do you desire to leave? Then come and find me.
This is a different way, yes.
You have a strange scent on you.
Stop smelling me, please.
You must be. I've heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtral Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches.
Oh, I am
carry
powerful.
The scent
That is
of
me.
a great battle with none other than Ventilia. You are the one who drove Ventilia away. What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please.
What?
One
No.
bite. Just one bite.
Okay, maybe they do eat
I
people.
can't wait to savor you.
Please don't.
These are no ordinary Ingenia.
Of course not. They are mere pawns dancing to my whim.
Let's make it quick.
Push them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit. Such an addictive flavor.
Hello. Oh.
Let me see. The one who defeated Ventilia. I wonder what they taste like.
Oh, possession.
You fought well. You were fighting for your survival after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
No, I said no. Fine, just stay put and don't cause trouble. Who are you? What do you want? I said no, get out.
Resisting, are we? Impressive willpower. How painful. How delectable. You're different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? A sun? It burns. Worry not. I have no interest in making you my home. I'll be gone before you know it. Let's get along while it lasts. Shall we? You can
No,
call
get
me
out.
Cirrus. I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound?
No. Why? What did you just say? Who's Furinox?
You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another Heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here.
I've already found clues that can get me out of here.
You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
I refuse to work with you. Oh, okay. So depending on what choice I do, I refuse to work with you.
What a stubborn fool. You won't ever get out of here without my help. Anyway, I'm not here to ask your opinion. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go.
The paper dolls?
Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me.
I really like the voice actor did a really good job. But look at this little face. They have different faces. That guy looks goofy. Okay.
Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention. There's so many paper dolls over there. Surely your judge friend left some clues for you. Won't you take a look?
Oh. Okay. Night Hill of Spectral Garden, Scene 1, Part 2. It said that in his mention that day, General Chang Shao was in deep thought, devising strategies and conducting simulations to break the encirclement of the Borison's forces. Suddenly, a strange wind blew through the hall, causing the curtains to flutter. General Tang Shao stood up with his hands behind his back and spoke to the empty room. It is impolite to be an uninvited guest, and even more so to hide in the shadows. Show yourself quickly. Laughter echoed through the empty hall, and suddenly a formless green flame appeared, resembling a ghostly eye, fixating its eerie gaze on the general. I've heard that each of the rainbow's Artable generals possesses exceptional abilities, and seeing you today confirms those rumours. I entered these halls without prior notice, and for that I apologise. However, my purpose here is to assist you in breaking the encirclement. The Borison's forces are closing in with the intention of completely annihilating the Luofu. Your troops are few, and resisting the enemy is as difficult as reaching the heavens. Although the green flame had no mouth, it seemed to converse like a person. It hovered through the air, illuminating the dark corners of the hall. The guards in the hall stood expressionlessly, as if trapped in a dream. Facing life and death in battle, mortals tremble in fear, but if you allow us, the Heliobi, to possess you, you'll have no fear of the blade or your enemy. Defeating them will be as easy as turning your hand. Your help freely offered must come with an exchange. I've heard that the Rainbow once exchanged the mortal body for aid from the Flint Emperor. I assume you have similar intentions? I, Ignamar, seek nothing more than your body and emotions. General of the Rainbow. The jade flame burned brighter, glowing to a size 100-fold bigger than before. I have been dormant for a millennium, and there's no better corporal offering for us than this. The general remained unfazed, signaling Ignamar to continue. At midnight tonight, I shall await your answer in Spectral Garden. At the garden entrance, there will be several porcelain vases, some circulaine and some vermilion. If you refuse my offer, leave the cerulean vases pristine and unharmed. At the same time, with the vermilion vases, you should break them all to indicate you accept my offer and wish for bloody battle. This is how I will be able to decipher your reply, General. After tonight, if you wish to meet me again, knock with the left door knocker 3 times, followed by the right knocker 3 times. No more, no less. The General frowned and sighed. A mere malevolent spirit dares to steal one's soul and mimic human behavior. Away, and I will respond in time.
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The gloomy doors are silent. You follow the instructions in the book and knock on the doors 3 times on the left, 3 times on the right.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors.
Everything returns to normal. Okay. So I want... So I break the familiar. I don't know if this is right. This is probably not right.
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
The door cracks open a sliver. Through the crack, you notice that there is no one behind the door, as if the voice from before have never existed.
Seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out. See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going.
I don't trust her.
Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
I'm getting her out here too.
Ugh. Is this what humans call sympathy?
Indeed, yes.
How acerbic. Yeah, forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
Hello. Are you okay?
It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you.
And I to you.
Have you seen Miss
I have not.
Gleinifen? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Let's go find her. She's probably trapped somewhere around here.
Give it up. Gleinifen was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
Oh, oh! So I am possessed by the possessing me. That is not at all what I said. Why would you say that?
How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gleinifen, that means I'm in even more danger.
Did I really just say that?
Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human body? You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat.
Ah, Tails, stop that.
Shield in with someone like you.
Ignore him.
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
Calm down. I got you out here. Help. I can't find the way out either. Calm down. I'll get you out.
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me.
Stop.
Goodbye.
There's no point. Those options. It doesn't matter what I say.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please!
I didn't say that.
Beast? From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
I'm not a beast. How dare you?
The 10 Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Stop! Oh, I'm sorry, Haha.
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar.
Tail's on to you.
Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
This is funny! This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby?
Stop! She's not a... Well, yeah, she is a crybaby, but that's very mean of you. Stop.
Oh! Forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail. A tail. A tail!
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Terrifying!
I actually really
The
like...
joke's on you.
I really like Cirrus. The voice acting is incredible. But at the same time, she's a little mean.
You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you women.
Oh, Miss Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the heliobus's influence.
What? Stop crying. Please stop crying.
Hey, girl, say something nice to Wawa. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
Don't you ever talk through me like that again. Does it amuse you to make a little girl cry?
Does the Xianzhou sail through the cosmos?
Yes.
For a heliobus that enjoys provoking your weak human sentiments, I can assure you there is nothing more amusing. Now, don't forget about our deal. I will leave only once I've got what I wanted.
Say, are you still possessing me?
Of course. Surely you don't think I've left you just because you can see me. So naive.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, Wawa has a sensitive heart. You, go say something nice to the girl.
Aren't you looking down on her all the time? Why don't you go say something nice to her? True.
Keep dreaming. I have nothing nice to say to anyone.
You can roam free even though you're sealed.
Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her. You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
I'm sorry, Hoa. Are you okay? That's what I just said.
It's not your fault. It was that bad heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the heliobus said was true.
No, it wasn't.
I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the 10 Lords Commission. garden. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day.
Everyone's weird in the Ten Lords Commission. It's true, I've only met a few of them, but they're weird.
I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation.
You don't quit.
Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless.
Ah. You're the one who left the paper dolls for me. Thank you.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox. Your old power? Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations? Team building?
Team build? No, I don't think that's the case. Oh.
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great heliobus Ignamar.
Of Jing Yuan? That's his little thing.
Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with a desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight. Evenly matched? Really?
Huh. Evenly matched? Really?
Of course.
I just copied.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Tang Xiao.
Oh, General Tang Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignamar absorbed the power of countless fellow heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers.
You're so tiny here.
I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
Oh, so she's had Mr. Tail attached to her for a very long time then.
I did no such thing. You're barely big enough to be an appetizer.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then. Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignamar did.
Do you have a grudge against the Xianzhou?
Grudge? How shallow. If you must know the forces behind our actions, there's a pinch of envy. Envy towards the potent emotions you corporeal beings have. Then there's a dash of aggression. The desire to see whether the Heliobi or bodies of flesh and blood are stronger. Lastly, there's a drizzle of desire. We desire to possess your physical bodies, so we can eat, kill, love, and hate.
Oh
We
god, okay.
Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past.
Okay, blame us for your sick way of dealing with life by eating people.
I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! The door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
There's a book of ghost stories here, just like before. Could it have anything to do with this puzzle?
Okay. Speaking of Vextro Garden, there's a place within its boundaries known as Luco Fox Forest, which was built by Foxian craftsmen for the enjoyment of the garden's visitors. Over the years, they expanded it with elegant buildings, marking it with exceptional opulence. General Teng Xiao entered this area, but instead of seeing its beauty, he found it in ruins and desolation, filled with eerie and sinister atmospheres. He wondered how a place like this could fall into such disrepair when Vextro Garden had only been completed decades prior. He suspected this was the work of Heliobi's illusions. He arrived at the courtyard and was greeted by a young servant who bowed and offered him a food box. When he examined it closely, he noticed that the young servant had milky eyes indicating impairment of sight. The food is simply as a mere token of goodwill. You've come a long way, hungry and tired, so my master wishes for you to dine before we discuss matters further. I've passed through at least 10 moon gates to get here, but in all my visits to Vextro Garden, I don't remember encountering so many gates. If your master wishes to negotiate, they should do so openly, with respect. Where do they find the audacity to play tricks on me? The young servant remained unperplexed by Teng Xiao's stern words, as if deaf to his thunderous reprimand. With the tricks your master likes to deploy with the dark arts, if I were to eat from this box, I'd probably find a lump of black mud in my mouth. With a flick of his sleeve, General Teng Xiao tossed the food box onto the ground. Sure enough, it grew spider-like limbs and skittered away. General, with your divine insight and clear deduction, you've already passed the test. As a token of acknowledgement that you have just passed As a token of acknowledgement that you have just passed my master wishes to present you with a gift. I'm pretty sure that doesn't make sense. Answered the blind servant calmly. In the side room, there are various chests to choose from. Please select the least expensive one. As for the porcelain vases at the entrance, the young servant's face twisted into a disturbing smile, no longer resembling that of an innocent youth. My master said, General, after enduring so much in the battlefield, I'm sure you'd show compassion for the wounded and fallen soldiers. Please break all the cerulean vases. As for the vermilion ones, they must remain intact. It seems that your master is determined to strike the steel no matter what. The general let out a long sigh. He looked up and found that the clear moon had disappeared, replaced by thick, enveloping clouds. Let's hope they don't come to regret the decision, Tang Zhao strode forward, pushing open the final gate.
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint though. May the Arbiter protect us.
There's some... I don't... It kind of just makes me want to, like, open all of them. The gleaming doors are silent. You follow the instructions on the book and knock on the door 3 times on the left, 3 times on the right.
The door will not open without the proper courtesy.
Okay, everything returns to normal. Basic chest. Where's the vases? Am I missing something? Okay, they're in here. What? So they want me to break the green ones?
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored
guest. Thank you. The door cracks open a sliver. Through the crack, you notice that there is no one behind the door, as if the voice from before had never existed.
Look, there's a mirror behind the door.
Oh, that's how. That's the escape then. Surely.
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. What? This way.
What's
Why?
going on? There's a voice in the mirror? That voice sounds familiar.
Hua, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madam Shrei?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
But Gwainifin.
Are we above Fixtral Garden? So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that?
Not all the mirrors are real.
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrei.
What? The real Madame Shrei? Are there pretenders inside the illusion?
There are multiple bronze mirrors here.
I see. Do not be afraid. Hua knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
I'm sure you can.
You must trust yourself. Come.
I want to investigate other mirrors first.
Hua, sweetie. Come to
Okay.
Big Sister Shrei.
Okay, that is definitely not her.
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
This is the exit, you useless
Okay,
brat.
so I did
Come
get the
here.
mirror first. Right.
Madame Shrei can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism!
Let's go look at the other mirrors.
Okay. Oh no, there's more. There's more mirrors.
Hurry, Hua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
What's the relationship between Shiya and
We
Hanya?
are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
You are siblings.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrey and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
They're twin sisters? Oh, they don't look like twins, so I guess I wouldn't have guessed. But I knew they were sisters. That's all I have to ask. We're gonna investigate the other mirrors. That's the only thing we needed.
Hurry, Huohua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I wanna ask...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else.
How did Huohua manage to become a judge of the Ten
By
Lords
decree of the
Commission?
Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huohua is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This
That's all I have to ask.
So...
We're gonna investigate this one first.
Hurry, Huohua.
Wait, I wanna...
Who is Hanya?
Who is that? Okay, so it's that one.
Never mind. So...
Investigate the other mirrors. So it's, yeah, definitely this one.
Hurry, Huohua.
Wait, I want...
That's all I have to ask.
So...
Pass through the mirror.
Mirrors
Another...
again! What a surprise!
Look around us, Mr. Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion.
How can you tell?
Maybe these are the only mirrors left?
Come here, Huohua. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
What do you think about Huohua's tail?
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
What do you think about Huohua's personality?
Precaution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing coward.
That's all I have to ask.
So,
Investigate the other mirrors.
Hurry, Huohua.
I need to ask you some questions.
What do you think about her
She will be
personality?
expelled after tonight's operation. She is not fit for her job at the Ten Lords Commission.
Why would you say
Really?
that?
So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Stupid girl, this is...
So...
Come here, Huohua. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions.
What do you think about her
As a
personality?
judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty. I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shrey. Right?
Stupid girl, this is obviously
Tail.
a fake.
What do you think of her tail?
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is over.
You fraud.
So...
I'm confused. They all sound like
I'm not the
fakes.
best judge of things, but these mirrors...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Oh,
Hey, get away from me.
your judgment was pretty accurate.
See? People say good things about you. What are you gonna do about it?
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere.
Surely.
I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far away.
I don't trust it.
Oh, could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling and get on with it.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fall.
Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huohua. This should be the last mirror.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
What do you think about Huahua's personality?
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huahua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go! This is the right mirror.
I trust you, how
Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
looks like it.
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords' commission is not
Okay.
down on our luck today.
But where's little Guai?
Madam Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're all right!
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
I got possessed, help me.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
Huahua informs
I understand.
what you have experienced.
This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier Heliobus. And the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. Huahua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do it! I'm not as powerful as you two! I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A Heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another Heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge.
Indeed, even the weakest person has their strengths.
I know you're trying to comfort me, but that sounded a little weird.
I won't comfort you again then.
You need to start filtering out the stuff you don't want to hear. That's what I do.
The Heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords,
38
you have
years?
been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident.
She's 38? Older than 38. I guess because she's a Foxian, that makes sense. They age differently then, I guess?
On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Friends? Ugh. I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap.
Though Fury Nox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Sun Pavilion over there.
Listen to Cirrus's plan.
Let's go.
Is
You've heard
Gwenifan
the story
okay?
of Ignimar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together, but Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignimar or Fury Nox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while, but this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignimar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Fury Nox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Fury Nox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Fury Nox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
I think it's the last one. We should allow Cirrus to go ahead with the
Judges of
plan.
the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and
is a puppet,
Furynox
right?
were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them.
When she says furnace mates, does that mean like roommates?
Hey,
They were
I'll
roommates?
need your body for a while longer.
Okay.
Furynox! Furynox!
There's a vague sound from far away, a response possibly.
Before you duel the general, why don't you fight me?
Cirrus? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the general arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
That group of amateurs you've put together? They are nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A
Oh.
piece that once expelled Fantilia.
I am wonderful, thank you, Cirrus.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the general. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends?
I hope not.
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furynox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Furynox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something. You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunombra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here. Also,
I'll look after Hawa. I'll look after Wow. I can never pronounce her name. I apologize. Wow. How? I think Wow.
her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers that have fallen under Furynox's control.
Mr. Chill, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Miss Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Straight-E said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huahua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Straight-E, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again.
Afraid or not, we're gonna beat the heck out of it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunomber Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay. It's Madame Shrey and Miss Gwaynithan! Thank goodness she's alright. There are so many spiritfarers lying on the floor.
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay!
I'm glad you're okay.
I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunomber Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtral Garden.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwaynithan, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
What? Get her away from her!
Her face emotionless, Gwennathine smashes the gourd on the ground and countless hail. Oh no! Was she possessed? She faints right after.
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You won. Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together. Thank you, Your Honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many Heliobus fragments. I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn.
Damn, serious? Why you be like that?
I will keep my promise. Oh no! They're stealing the power of the other Heliobi! With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
How about no? Oh, Cirrus cannot be selected or directly attacked when any other enemy targets have been eliminated. Cirrus will lose some HP. When Cirrus uses the ability Rapid Gambit, all enemies will immediately take action. Okay, let's see.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
A mere pawn. We can't do this!
Forward! Get her!
Out of it.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
Let's rock! Time to suffer. A mere pawn. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Oh,
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many Heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we managed to weaken it.
And we've still got a chance, puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject!
No.
If you can't win, you just cheat!
Useless! Get yourself together!
They just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you? See you on the other side!
Is Tail sacrificing himself?
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
Oh? Oh. I don't have a hero anymore.
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
Amen, Tail.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain!
Okay. Wawa is also a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. I'll keep supporting you all with my talents now. Take that, Cirrus. Mr. Tail.
I wonder how Hua is doing. I should check up on her.
Oh, I can talk to Cirrus? Is this Cirrus?
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! Oh, you wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day... One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong.
Oh, jeez. Cirrus?
Already forgetting me?
Wanna hug, sweetie?
Ugh, your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours.
Leave the kid alone.
Kid? As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip.
What tricks can you possibly pull as you are now?
There are many, little pawn.
Oh.
I will exist forever.
Interesting. Little pawn? I don't think so.
For countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance is turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber eras. I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over Fictional Garden collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side.
Goodbye,
We will
Cirrus.
meet again. I wasn't
Sure.
the only heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in Fixtral Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu?
It's fine, we can defeat them easily.
I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Sierra stares at you in silence, and you can tell from their eyes that they are conspiring.
The one possessing Huahua
Oh, are you okay?
seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her.
She looks like she into it herself.
Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary.
Your body seems to be severely malfunctioning.
It is only an artificial ingenium body.
They are a
I
puppet,
can
yeah.
swap into another one easily. Do not worry.
Oh, I don't see Judge Hanya anywhere.
Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak.
Is Sirius dead?
No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Xianzhou will live to see another day. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Okay. Hua, you okay?
Tail? Mr. Tail?
Hua.
What kind of judge am I? If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside. I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Heliobi don't die that easily.
Wait, you're right. Madame Straighty said that Heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job.
Yeah, let's do
The
it.
Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinifen's friend,
Oh.
Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
I will do.
Little Gui kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
Yep, this is what happened.
Thanks for telling me everything.
No
I
problem.
didn't think things would get so out of hand.
I know, right?
I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Gui wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary.
You know what she's like.
Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gui. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time. I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.